Alright, today's project. I built this birdhouse, but it is not exactly a birdhouse. It's supposed to look like a birdhouse, but this is going to be what I hide my next geocache in. And I've decided to call the geocache Bird Brain, obviously because it looks like a birdhouse. I built it using just one fence plank from the local big box hardware store. The cedar fence planks that you can get back in the garden center. I think I paid like $2 and some change or something for it. And just cut all my sections out that I needed and kind of cobbled it together a little bit. But it's called Bird Brain, or it's going to be called Bird Brain, obviously, because it looks like a birdhouse. It's unfinished. If it was a birdhouse, obviously there'd be a hole here, maybe a little perch. I'm going to take a Forstner bit or maybe even a paddle bit and not cut all the way through, but make like a 1 or maybe 1.5 inch hole here, really shallow, and paint the inside of it black to give it more of a birdhouse look. But there's going to be a lock on this hasp. There will be a puzzle or a riddle incorporated into the geocache that you'll have to solve in order to get the combination for the lock. Once you get that lock, or once you get that combination, spring the lock, you'll open this up. Behind the door is a false wall. I'll tell you why. Like I said, this geocache isn't finished yet. I'm waiting on a rubber chicken toy that I ordered on Amazon to show up, and I'm going to attach that rubber chicken to this false wall. I'll probably drill a couple small holes, take some zip ties, stick him on there, fold him up real nice so that he fits in there. So ideally, when you open this cache up for the first time, you know, this door is going to be compressed up against that chicken and that false wall. When you open it, the chicken, you know, does its thing like a rubber chicken does. It squeals, it makes an annoying noise. I thought it would be cute and kind of fun to do something like that for kids, or, you know, for the families when they're out and about. And then this false wall comes out. Behind the false wall, that's where you will find your container with your logbook, some smaller pieces of swag. There's obviously plenty of room in there. You got maybe, I'll have to measure again, but I think there's 3 or 4 good inches of space back in here that you could also put some larger pieces of swag, trackables, and you know, sign the log, claim your smiley, and move on. But putting this back together, I've just got this screw on here for now so I can get my hands on it and take it in and out. But putting it back together, you just slide this back in there. And there, I did put stops in here, in the top 2 corners, and one in the center on the bottom. I just used some wood glue. Figured that would hold it well enough. Don't need any screws or nails or anything. Stick your false wall back in there. Rubber chicken facing out, obviously. Close the door, make sure that chicken's good and compressed for the next person coming behind you. Lock it up and reset the geocache and move along. Anyway, that's my geocache container, or my geocache birdhouse for Bird Brain.